Do you feel your eyes getting weaker, your memory slipping, now that you're over 60? This isn't just getting old. In fact, 92% of seniors are missing a crucial nutrient every night, the exact time your brain and eyes are supposed to repair. Today, I'll reveal 4 natural juices that science shows can recharge your vision and memory while you sleep. Watch closely, because the last one is the most powerful, and almost everyone overlooks it. You know what almost no one talks about? How your eyes and brain slow down after 60, not because of disease, just because of everyday life. You wake up, but your vision stays blurry for 10 minutes. You walk into a room and suddenly forget why you're there. You look at a screen and your eyes start burning in just a few minutes. Sound familiar? It's real. It's not just aging. And it's not something you have to accept quietly. Here's a fact that might shock you. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging shows that over 92% of adults over 65 lack at least one key nutrient needed for brain and eye repair at night, the exact time your body is supposed to rebuild memory cells and refresh tired eyes. Every single night, your body could be starved of the repair it desperately needs, and almost no one is talking about it. Welcome to Vital Health, where we help you live sharper, stronger, and more alert after 60, naturally. Today, we're not talking about pills or supplements. We're talking about 4 natural juices that science shows can recharge your brain and vision while you sleep. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Absolutely. When used the right way, blended correctly, taken at the right time, these juices can help. Wake up feeling refreshed. See clearly. Remember more. Reduce screen fatigue. Even if you've noticed memory lapses or blurry vision, these natural drinks can make a noticeable difference over time. Stay with me, and I'll show you exactly what's happening inside your body and how these 4 juices work together to support your brain and eyes every night. Let's begin with the first juice, and one that many seniors often overlook, carrot juice. And honestly, it deserves a spot in your routine. This juice is remarkable because it feeds both your retina and your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for memory and focus. Here's why it works. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. This vitamin is vital for keeping your retina healthy, especially the photoreceptor cells that allow you to see in dim light. Without enough vitamin A, these cells start to break down, leading to night blindness, dry eyes, and blurry vision, all very common as we age. But carrot juice does more than just prevent problems. It also contains lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that protect the macula, the part of the eye that lets you see details sharply. These nutrients help your eyes recover from oxidative stress, whether from screen use or years in the sun. Now, let's turn to the brain. Carrot juice is rich in falcarinol, a plant compound that protects brain cell membranes and reduces inflammation in neural tissue. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors over 65 who drank beta-carotene-rich juice daily showed measurable improvements in memory and cognitive recall. For instance, participants drinking 250 milliliters of carrot juice every morning for 8 weeks improved their visual recall by 13%, a difference that can mean remembering where you put your keys instead of forgetting them. Here's a crucial tip: carrot juice is fat-soluble. Your body absorbs its nutrients best when paired with a healthy fat, such as olive oil or a handful of nuts. To get the most out of it, make it fresh in the morning. Juice 2 to 3 medium carrots, peeled. Add a slice of ginger for a little kick or a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C. Drink it with breakfast that contains some fat, even avocado on whole grain toast works perfectly. When you do this, the effect is noticeable. Your eyes feel refreshed. Your mind becomes sharper. Your whole day starts with more clarity and energy. Next up, we have a deep red juice that could be even more powerful, especially if you experience brain fog or poor circulation. It's bold, earthy, and it works quickly. Let's talk about beet juice. Here's the truth: most people over 60 rarely consider blood flow when they think about memory lapses or blurry vision. But they should, because without strong, steady circulation, your brain and eyes are starved of oxygen, the fuel they need to survive and repair. This is where beet juice shines. Beets are packed with dietary nitrates. When you drink beet juice, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a natural molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. This process, called vasodilation, allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach your brain and retina, giving these organs the fuel they need to repair themselves, especially at night. Science backs it up. A 2020 study published in the Nitric Oxide Journal found that adults over 60 who drank beet juice daily had significantly improved cerebral blood flow, particularly in the frontal lobe, which controls attention, decision-making, and short-term memory. That same study also showed that after just 4 weeks, participants had faster reaction times and sharper focus in cognitive tests. And your eyes benefit too. Nitric oxide supports the retinal vascular network, helping prevent microvascular damage that can lead to age-related macular degeneration. Another study in 2019, published in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics, confirmed that increased nitric oxide from beet juice helps maintain retinal thickness and reduces oxidative stress in aging adults. What's amazing about beet juice is how fast it works. Unlike fat-soluble compounds that take time to absorb, nitric oxide production begins within 30 minutes of drinking. That means you may experience sharper focus, better blood flow, and clearer vision sometimes the very same day. Of course, results vary, but if you feel mentally sluggish, or if your eyes feel tired, dull, or strained by afternoon, this could be the natural boost your body has been waiting for. Here's how I recommend drinking it. Take 1 medium raw beet, peel it, and slice it. Juice it with a small apple or half an orange to balance the earthy flavor. Drink it in the afternoon, between 2 to 4 p.m., when energy and mental clarity tend to dip. Pair it with a brisk walk to maximize circulation. Even on its own, just 1 glass a day delivers oxygen-rich blood to your brain and eyes, giving them the support they desperately need to function at their best. Now, let's move to a completely different kind of power, one that works at the cellular level, rebuilding and protecting your neurons and retinal cells. Up next is the deep purple juice most people overlook, blueberry juice. Some foods just protect, but some actually help rebuild what time and age have taken away. Blueberry juice does both. Blueberries are among the richest natural sources of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that don't just fight inflammation, they stimulate neurogenesis, meaning they help your body create new brain cells. And this isn't just theory. A landmark 2020 study in the Journals of Gerontology Series A showed that seniors who consumed wild blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks experienced significant improvements in memory recall, processing speed, and neural activation on MRI scans. Researchers link these results to anthocyanins' ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, reduce oxidative stress in the hippocampus, and boost BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that helps brain cells survive and grow. The eyes benefit just as much. Anthocyanins protect retinal ganglion cells, crucial for transmitting visual signals from the eye to the brain. A 2019 study in Molecular Vision found that regular intake of blueberry extract preserved retinal structure in older adults, even under oxidative stress. That's why blueberry juice is so effective. It doesn't just slow decline, it supports cellular regeneration in the very systems that let you think clearly and see sharply. Let me give you a real example. One of my patients, Helen, age 74, told me her reading had become frustrating. Words would blur. Her brain felt slower. She started drinking blueberry juice every evening. Within weeks, she was back to crossword puzzles, sharp focus, and smiling again. If you want to try it, here's what I recommend. Use fresh or frozen wild blueberries, about 1 cup. Blend them with a little water, or half a banana for a thicker juice. Drink it in the evening, about 90 minutes before bed. Why this timing? That's when your brain begins its nightly repair cycle, and these nutrients can go straight to work. Blueberry juice won't fix everything overnight. But when you give your brain and eyes the right building blocks, they respond, repair, and rebuild, even after years of stress and fatigue. Now, we've saved one of the most surprising and underrated juices for last. It's green, humble, and yet, it might be the ultimate elixir for aging minds and tired eyes. Let's talk about spinach juice. Spinach is one of the most underrated foods for brain and eye health, and juicing it unlocks its full potential. Here's why it works for your eyes. Spinach is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids stored in the macula, the central part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision. As we age, levels of these protective pigments naturally decline. That leaves your macula vulnerable to oxidative stress, UV damage, and inflammation, which are the root causes of blurry vision and macular degeneration. But spinach juice doesn't just protect, it supports functional repair. A 2020 study in Nutrients found that higher blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin from leafy greens were linked to better contrast sensitivity and faster visual processing, especially in older adults. In simple terms, you see more clearly and process what you see faster. Now let's talk about the brain. Spinach is rich in folate, a B vitamin essential for neurotransmitter production, especially dopamine and serotonin, the brain's mood and motivation chemicals. More importantly, folate helps regulate homocysteine, a compound that in high amounts can damage brain cells and contribute to cognitive decline. A 2018 randomized trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with low folate levels scored worse on memory and attention tests, but restoring folate through diet significantly improved cognitive function. Spinach also provides vitamin K, which strengthens brain cell membranes and supports myelin formation, the protective sheath around neurons that ensures signals travel fast and accurately. What makes spinach juice so powerful is its synergistic profile. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and essential vitamins work together to protect, nourish, and even reactivate dormant pathways in your brain and eyes. One important note: spinach contains oxalates, which can affect calcium absorption and may not be ideal in large amounts for people with kidney issues. That's why moderation is key. Here's my recommendation. Take one large handful of raw spinach. Combine it with a green apple or half a cucumber to mellow the flavor. Juice it fresh, and drink mid-morning or before lunch, when your body can absorb nutrients fully without interference from heavy meals. Even one small glass can deliver a rush of clarity to your vision and thoughts, helping you feel sharper and more focused throughout the day. Now that we've explored all four juices, each one targets a different system, but together they form a powerful natural protocol to support your brain and eyes as you age. Here's how to combine them into one simple daily plan, the same routine I recommend to my patients. It's easy to follow, gentle on the stomach, and built to work even if you're starting later in life. The key is to work with your body's natural rhythm, not against it. Your eyes and brain repair themselves mostly while you sleep, but they also have peaks of activity during the day, especially in the morning and late afternoon. Here's the schedule I recommend. Morning, carrot juice. Start your day with carrot juice shortly after waking up. It gives your retina the vitamin A and carotenoids it needs to reset and focus for the day ahead. If you take medication, drink it after your first light meal. Mid-morning, spinach juice. Spinach juice is best mid-morning or with lunch. The folate, vitamin K, and lutein support both neurotransmitter balance and macular repair, and are absorbed better when your stomach isn't too full or too empty. Early afternoon, 2 to 4 p.m., beet juice. Your energy tends to drop in the early afternoon, and circulation slows. One glass of beet juice can restore mental sharpness, boost blood flow, and deliver oxygen-rich blood to your brain and eyes just when you need it most. Evening, 90 minutes before bed, blueberry juice. In the evening, drink blueberry juice. It helps activate antioxidant pathways, boosts BDNF, and protects your retinal nerves while you sleep, supporting overnight repair. You don't need to drink all 4 juices every day. Rotate them, or drink 2 juices a day. You can also focus on 1 juice for a full week, then switch. What matters most is consistency, not perfection. These juices aren't magic pills, they're tools. Over time, they help restore the small systems modern life wears down: fragile retinal blood vessels, communication lines between brain cells, and memory circuits dulled by stress, inflammation, or age. You may not feel it on day 1, but healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens when you support your body every day, a little at a time. And if you're wondering whether it's too late, here's the truth: it's not. No matter your age, no matter how long your eyes or memory have been slipping, there is still a path forward, and it starts with the choices you make today. First, let me say thank you. Making it this far in the video tells me you care. You're not here just to watch another health tip. You're here because you believe, or at least hope, that it's not too late. You hope that your eyes can see clearly again. Your memory can come back. Your body can still heal, even now. And you're right. I've spent over 30 years walking alongside older adults, some in their 60s, some in their 80s, who thought they had lost too much to recover. Too many missed names, too many blurred lines, too many moments of feeling like the world was slipping away. But here's the secret: the smallest daily choices can turn everything around. Carrot juice in the morning to feed your retina. Beet juice in the afternoon to oxygenate your brain. Blueberry juice before bed to support neuron repair. Spinach juice mid-morning or lunch to fuel focus and eye health. It's not a miracle. But it is momentum, and that's often all your body needs: consistent, gentle support. So, if today is the day you decide to try even just 1 juice, 1 small change, you've already done something powerful. Because here's the truth: your brain and eyes haven't given up on you. They're just waiting for the right support, and it starts with what you pour into your glass. Thank you for spending your time here today. If this video gave you knowledge, hope, or even just a new idea, I'd be honored if you tap the like button. Share it with someone you care about. And if you want more gentle, science-backed ways to stay sharp and strong after 60, consider subscribing. We release new videos every week, always designed for people just like you. Finally, let me know in the comments. Have you tried any of these juices? Which one are you most excited about? Let's keep Lear.